Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dan again from CryptoCamacho.com, where each day I help you navigate through this crazy cryptocurrency revolution. Guys, today I want to talk about one of the most exciting topics in cryptocurrency today. Can you guess what it is? I'm telling you guys, I'm going to leave you on the edge of your seat. This is one of the biggest topics ever. You're not going to forget this, guys. What I want to talk about today, it's the one and only. I want to talk about taxes, guys. I get a lot of questions and comments through email, through YouTube comments, and elsewhere. A lot of questions about taxes and cryptocurrency. How much do I have to pay taxes on my Bitcoin? When I buy Ethereum, do I have to pay taxes on it? Every time I make a transaction, do I need to pay taxes on it? How much is the tax rate for my cryptocurrency purchases if they're long-term versus short-term? If I buy cryptocurrency but I don't sell cryptocurrency, do I still need to pay taxes on it? Is it taxed as capital gains tax like other investments like stocks and bonds that are short-term? All of these questions I get all the time about taxes and cryptocurrencies. I am not an accountant. I am not a CPA. I am not, certified in any sense of the word to be a financial advisor. But I do want to touch on the topic today. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on it, but I did want to make a quick video and show you a couple of resources that you can utilize to do your taxes when tax time comes for the Bitcoin, Ethereum, other cryptocurrency purchases. I want you to be ready, because if you're not ready, you are going to get a very hefty tax bill from the tax man, from the IRS, at least if you're in the United States, and you're not going to be too happy about it, right? So before I begin with the references and with, the tools that I would recommend using to do your taxes for cryptocurrency, I would highly recommend you first take a look at buying privacy coins. Monero, Verge, Zcash, Dash, Deep Onion, the list goes on and on and on. There's a number of privacy coins that are now popping up all over the place that will hopefully in the future help you pay less and less taxes on your cryptocurrency purchases, on your cryptocurrency transactions and transfers. Now with Coinbase coming out and siding with the IRS, even when you go, here's Coinbase right here. When you go to Coinbase, I don't have a whole lot in my account in Coinbase at the moment, but I am happy to report that I got my limit increased to $250,000. Yay! Now I can buy a lot more cryptocurrency if I want. But what I wanted to show you is that if you go and you you send Bitcoin somewhere, right? And again, I don't have a whole lot in here, but I'm going to go ahead and just say I want to send $50. I don't know if they still do this, but let's check. I don't have an address. Well, basically what I wanted to show you is that they ask you now on Coinbase, they ask, where are you sending your Bitcoin? Is it going to an exchange or somewhere else? And they're doing that for tax reasons, right? They're doing that because they want to keep track of where your Bitcoin is, where it's going, and so forth. So if you don't want that to happen, don't use Coinbase, which is why I've partly stopped using Coinbase for the most part. But, I still use Coinbase, but not as much as I used to. But if you want to avoid that, then go somewhere else and buy your Bitcoin, right? Robinhood's coming out with a fantastic app. So anyway, that's what I want to talk about. So the first place I would go, to learn about your taxes is actually Coinbase offers. If you've been using Coinbase, you've been transacting on Coinbase quite a bit, you can actually run a report. If you go to tools, you go to reports, you can run a tax report to get the cost basis of all of your cryptocurrency purchases. So you go into report right here, you go to the drop-down menu to type, select cost basis for taxes. It's in beta, so they're likely going to be adding to this. Then you need to select your account. What account do you want to get your cost basis for? I wish they would combine that, which they probably will in a future thing, or you may be able to do it in advanced here. And then you could run a report for all history. So all of my purchases for, let's just say Bitcoin, for all history, right? And then you create the report. It generates a nice little report right here for you. And I've already done it before I actually started making this video. And here's what that report looks like, right? Okay, so here's your cost basis report for taxes from Coinbase, right? So my account right here is, let's see. My account right here shows that in 2017, I purchased $55,000 worth of Bitcoin. In 2018, I've purchased $106,000 worth of worth of Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin only, guys. If I were to run a report for Bitcoin Cash or for Ethereum or Litecoin, these numbers would all be different. But for Bitcoin alone, here's my total here's my total sells and here's my total buys for cryptocurrency, right? So these are only buys and sells through Coinbase, right? This does not account for buys and sells through other exchanges, other platforms, so forth and so on. And I typically move my coins out of Coinbase and into some other exchange so that I could lower my fees when transacting and pushing back to my bank account. So take that for what it's worth, guys. But this gives you a nice report, when it comes tax time to get your cost basis. So, okay. Another thing here, let's see. Okay, so now there are a few other platforms that I'm going to quickly go over and talk about for a minute. One that I found and have been exploring a bit is called Coin Tracking, cointracking.info. Been around for quite some time, been around since 2013. They have over 200, almost 300,000 users on this platform. If you look at their dashboards and everything, it looks very, very nice what they can do. The price point looks reasonable as well. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I do want to show you a demo of this platform really quickly because it'll show you your personal profit and loss and will monitor all your cryptocurrency transactions so that when it comes tax time, everything's all in one place for you, right? And it's easy to calculate, easy to understand what your taxes will be for your cryptocurrency purchases. They're supported by all of the different exchanges out there, right? Here's all the exchanges that you can pull your transactions into this platform on. So obviously there's quite a few, a lot of reviews. Let's jump right into the demo because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on just reading through the website. You can do that yourself, but let's look at a demo here really quick. So here's a sample report. And you could go through and it calculates all the tax year, the total gains, total taxes, so forth and so on. But if you jump into an actual demo, which I have over here, you'll see that you get a dashboard, right? And on that dashboard, it'll give you the total value of all the coins you hold or you've bought and sold. It'll give you the number of trades you've made per month, which is actually pretty interesting. It'll give you the price of Bitcoin in the last 30 days. It'll give you the number, the exchanges that you've been trading on in the last period of time. It'll give you all kinds of information. So not only is this good for taxes, but it's also good for just kind of personal finance as it relates to cryptocurrency to help you, create a portfolio that works for you, right? This is a really great way to create a portfolio as well, aside from taxes, right? It'll give you your balances by day. I'm actually not signed up to this platform yet, so definitely disclaimer there. I haven't signed up yet. I'm just doing a quick review on it because I've been looking into it. Wanted to give you guys insight into it as well. I may sign up. If I do sign up to it, I'll let you know, and I'll show you kind of what that looks like. But right now, I'm just exploring. So I would like you guys to do the same if you're interested, right? It'll give you current balances for all your cryptocurrencies in your portfolio, right? So you easily will know how much you're at across all the exchanges. I kind of do this already in Coinigy, so that's kind of a bonus, but not necessary for me personally. Again, balances for the exchanges. It'll give you timelines of what you've done, your activity in cryptocurrency across all the exchanges, so forth and so on. And then it'll really just give you your taxes as the report I just showed you. Let's go. Tax report. It'll give you your tax report and it'll give you your trade statistics. There's a lot of information here, guys. Let me just go here real quick just to show you what I'm talking about. So trade statistics, it'll give you kind of, where you've been buying and selling, your values, your amount of each cryptocurrency. It gives you all kinds of stuff, right? But most importantly, at the end of the year, it'll give you your tax information, your purchases, your sales, your donations, your gifts, your transfers, your fees, all the information you need, it'll give you right here at your fingertips. So that's the first one, cointracking.info. I'll put these links in the show notes so you have them. The next one I want to show you is bitcoin.tax. I haven't really used this one either. Looks intriguing. Looks like it's gaining some popularity. You can import your transactions from Coinbase or other exchanges to calculate your gains or losses on your income. And you can actually file your tax return directly from this interface right here as well. So it'll give you a complete rundown and history of everything. And so here's a history. I'm sorry, here's a the screenshot doesn't get bigger, but I'll show you here in a second here. So features, you could go through this yourself, but you could import data from a variety of exchanges. You could import mining income. You could import or calculate your capital gains or capital gains losses. You can you do this year over year. Supports major currencies. Supports major cryptocurrencies, including altcoins. And if you go over to, if you go to calculate Bitcoin taxes, and you have to be signed in for this, you can go and actually see, oh, there is a fee to sign up here, but taxes. Give me one sec here. Okay, so here we go. I haven't imported anything in here, so I can't really show you active data, but I wanted to just show you the interface to show you what it's like. You could pull in, again, all of your exchanges, all of your import the trades you've made from these exchanges, add any fees that may be associated. You could add any income that you've made, your spending, and then ultimately it'll calculate your capital gains taxes over the year for the tax year, right? And then it'll print them out in nice reports for you right here. There is, again, a small price point for this, but again, I'm just trying to introduce you to this so you guys can see it. The last one I want to show you is called Crypto Tax Prep. It comes from a company called Happy Tax Service. CryptoTaxPrep.com is their website. This is more of a hand-holding or more of like an agency, kind of like an H&R Block for cryptocurrency taxes. You can give them a call if you want to talk to somebody live. You can go ahead and sign up and schedule some time with a consultant. But they have a lot of different options here. And this is more of, if you want to talk to somebody like an accountant, you can go here and talk to somebody, which a lot of people may want. If they have large transactions, a lot of transactions, they want to make sure they're completely in compliant with the IRS. You can go here and you could talk to a consultant, right? And so this is definitely much more of a hand-holding experience, more of like a financial advisor. And the price actually reflects that, right? The price on this one is a bit higher on coin tracking and so forth. The price is like, $30. It's cheap. Same with Bitcoin taxes, fairly cheap. With this one, it's a bit more expensive because the service, the level of service is so much higher. So you're going to pay $750 for the base package, $1,250 for the premier package, but it will cover everything you want, every question you have, every confusing tax rule or tax code you had a question about. They'll help you answer that, right? They'll keep this all kind of within the plan. 2 different plans they offer, and I think that, they offer 3 plans. The platinum package as well, $3,500, and this is for kind of high-end users. Everything is included from the previous plans, but it includes other features and benefits as well. So if you want that plan, you can join for that. I'd recommend this one for you high-frequency cryptocurrency traders that have trades over, a certain amount for the year, over 10,000 at least. Your gains are probably going to be pretty sufficient to cover the costs of the base or the premier package. But I think this is really, again, for somebody that really wants hand-holding, wants to talk to a financial advisor / accountant, and wants to be comfortable with really submitting their taxes to the IRS in a legitimate and a professional way. These are the guys you want to go to. So again, I just wanted to show you these resources. A lot of people ask me about taxes. The three options are coin tracking. That's cointrackinginfo.com. It's also Bitcoin tax, and it's also crypto tax prep. And you could also run a cost basis report in Coinbase as well. Again, guys, I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I'm curious how you guys are doing your cryptocurrency taxes this year. Tax time is coming up. It's already February in the United States. We have to file taxes by April 15th, I think is the date. So we have a little bit of time, but it's coming up quickly. So I wanted to give a shout out to these cryptocurrency tax providers to help you do your taxes. Guys, don't avoid paying taxes to the IRS. You will get burned. I know cryptocurrency, there's a lot of people talking about don't pay taxes, hide your taxes, on Bitcoins. I don't know if I'd do that, guys. You're going to get nailed by the IRS. They're going to come and want their money. But there is one loophole that I want to show you guys real quick that you may be able to cryptocurrency gains, gambling. There might be a loophole, guys, for your taxes. If you can classify, look at right here, Bitcoin tax. Bitcoin tax loophole could save cryptocurrency investors millions as it leaves HMRC short. And what this article is really talking about is taking an advantage of a loophole that the tax code permits, and that's to declare your cryptocurrency holdings as gambling holdings. So, what is this? As gambling holdings, so that your tax rate will be much, much less on your cryptocurrency, right? Because if you declare it as gambling income, it's a lot less than it is with capital gains taxes, which is what stocks, which is what stocks typically have. Okay, so millions of pounds could be lost by the Treasury after a tax loophole is revealed, and cryptocurrency investors are expected to take full advantage of the gap, right? And this kind of goes through this loophole. We don't normally tax betting and gambling because it is usually not classified as trading income. So you may want to look into that, talk to your accountant, talk to your financial advisor or CPA about this. But I want to make you aware that you may be able to declare your cryptocurrency gains as gambling gains, which don't need to be declared as capital gains. So just keep that in the back of your mind as you're going through all of these tax implications and tax workshops as you do your taxes. Again, I'm Dan from CryptoCamacho.com. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you're doing with your taxes, and do your taxes, guys. You don't want to get screwed by the IRS. Let me know what platform you like the best. Let me know what you choose. Would love to know which one works the best. Thanks, guys. Bye.